Hello everybody. Angie here, coming on with episode 3 of Fun Friday Freebie. I found this little cute freebie that I got. Now, I do not know where I got it from. I've had it for some time. It doesn't state, just says copyright, whatever, on there, free for personal use. So I thought we would use this little freebie and see what we can come up with. We're going to try and use minimal supplies and see what cuteness we can come up with. Okay, so let's get started. How's everybody today? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing good. Grab my cutter here. We're going to trim these out. And as I'm looking at these, I'm just trying to get some ideas. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, circles we're going to have to do by hand, but these pieces we can snip real quick. And this kind of faded. I think this is a tag shape. Okay. And these ones. Down on this one, just a smidge. Okay, two more. And this looks like a ticket. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell because the edges are so faded. Kind of hard to tell the shape. Okay, and then we've got these two circles that we need to cut out by hand. All right, so let's see what we got. If you guys find yourself creatively thinking, it helps for your creative thinking when you're fussy cutting. I do. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a little bit of quiet time gives your brain time to kind of look around at your pieces and your elements, and I don't know. Your brain just goes to work. And don't laugh, I'm not the best at free cutting circles. You know, those are the most difficult. Not too bad. A little wonky, but doable. Even when I have a precise line, I don't know, for some reason it just tends to astray a little bit, but we're gonna do our best. Okay, not too shabby. All right, let's see. I'm thinking, and I grabbed a piece of coffee dyed paper here to back these if we decide to make tags, journaling cards, or whatever. Grabbed a piece of copy dyed paper for us to back them. Let's see. You know what? I'm thinking, let's just keep this super simple. Let's make a cluster. Kind of like that purple on the black, except that is kind of dark. Let's see, right here I've got some paper lace doilies. I'm just going to tear a piece of white. I think just a little bit of white might help that pop a little bit. I'm going to try to keep additional pieces to a minimum, but I think just a little bit would be okay, just for that to kind of stand off a little bit, maybe something like that. Something as easy as that, guys. And I'm just gonna, rather than glue it, I'm just gonna staple it. All 4 bits. And we'll put it right on the wasp's body so it doesn't show quite as much. And if you want to trim it up, you can trim it up. And let's see here. A little black around the edges. I'll grab a piece of scrap paper here. And depending on how you use this piece, I mean, this was just really quick, really simple little cluster, but you know, you could put it on the page, secure these down a little bit better and glue them down, and that can be a tuck spot. You can clip it in as just a top cluster up at the top of your page. Just really simple. But there we go, guys, just a quick little cluster. Okay, let's see what else we can do. We could do another little cluster out of these pieces. Just the same way. See, simple as that. Another cute little cluster. But I'm thinking, let's do something a little different. Let's make these into a little mini journal. I've got this piece of paper we could use if we need it, but I've got this. But if we're going to make this a journal, we need to strengthen those papers. Let me grab my scraps. This is just a little envelope that I stick all my scraps in. Let me just look through here, see what I've got. Got a piece of vellum. Got a piece of black paper. I don't think that's big enough. That might be large enough. Oh, I've got some burlap. Like that. Let's see what else. A piece of coffee dyed paper. Let's see what we can come up with that. Okay, so we need to make a cover. I kind of like the color of this. Let's see. That's not large enough for both of them. Okay, so that's not going to work. So let's use this. Okay, we're going to use this. Let's ink this up. Since we've already started with black, we'll continue on. We'll black it. Okay. And I'm just going to glue these down. To strengthen those. we'll trim those out. Or we could just, is those even? Not quite. Okay, we're gonna have to trim them out. Almost even. So I say we could just fold that over and make it a notebook like that. Let's see if that'll work. We've got ourselves a quick, easy notebook cover, a little mini tag-shaped journal. Okay, we're going to do that, and now we need a few pages. So let's see, we'll use this, and I don't know how many pages I will get out of this, but let's see, probably about 4. We'll do a quick lineup. This is supposed to be just a fun, simple, easy, minimal make. No pressure. Let's put that on the top so we can trim that off. Make sure that's going to fit. And it does. Okay. Okay, let's cut our tag shape. There we go. If we wanted to, we could add a couple more. Let's just trim those off just the slightest bit. And we can have a couple odd shaped pages in there. We'll alternate those. Slide one up, slide one down. Just as easy as that. Okay. And again, we're just gonna do a staple. We're just gonna keep this super, super simple. Let me grab my long arm stapler. Okay. So we can get this in, and I'm just going to do 2 staples, I think. That'll be plenty to hold this. It's hard to see at this angle, excuse me. Try my best to get it straight. 2 staples, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Clean up. Okay. Now, just to hide those staples, let's see what can we do. That's kind of thick. I don't think that's going to wrap around too well. Let's use a piece of this. Let's get a straight edge, and let's just do a 1-inch strip. And I'm going to attempt to fold that in half. I'm going to make just a little quick, easy spine to cover those staples. To add a little something to the journal. And let's do a little zigzag cut while we're at it. I could grab my deco scissors, but I don't feel like going over there. And these are handy. No stress journal. We'll write in journal. Okay. Very cute. Look at that, guys. Okay, so now we need to close it. How are we going to close it? Before I put that on, we could do a couple different things. Run a little piece of ribbon, a little string. Let's just run a little piece of string or ribbon. Let me see what I've got. Got some thin black ribbon here. Let's do a piece of that. And I just cut off a piece about, well, it's about 24 inches, more than enough. Okay, we want to leave enough to be able to tie it off and make a bow. So put your ribbon wherever you want. I'm going to do it slightly below halfway. And I did not clean my glue nozzle, so bear with me. Okay. And I'm just going to put a little bit right in the spine area. Glue that down. Give it a little pinch. Okay. And we can glue the reinforced spine piece on. This nozzle is driving me nuts. Let's see if I can do it with glue stick. Okay, line that up. Trim that off. Coming along nicely. Look at that. Very cute. Okay, what else can we do? We've got a few bits left here. We could use that to decorate with. We don't need this any longer. We can move that out of the way. Let's see, we've got a cluster. And then we've got these bits left. Let's see how we can use those in our journal. And I didn't do my best gluing on this, so let's reinforce that a little bit. Okay, a little better. All right, so let's open up our little journal. We've got 6 pages, very cute. More than enough just to tuck into a pocket or something. We could put a little, speaking of which, a little tuck spot right there. But I think that needs to be reinforced. So let's hit that with a little ink. And we'll back that on, we'll use a piece of this. This is just a scrap from a vintage music book. we could keep the tag shape, or we can do a different shape if you wanted to, but totally up to you. We'll go ahead and keep it as is. And let's just put a little tuck spot right there. Pardon me. Okay. All right, we've got ourselves a little tuck spot there. That could be a little something to go in there if you want. We could just use it as an ephemera piece. Let me grab a couple stencils. We'll do a little stenciling and decorate these pages a little bit. 1 second. We could just leave it as is, have a little writing, but let's decorate this up just a little bit. Let me just take off my sweater. I keep pushing up my sleeves, they're getting in the way. Okay, let's see, we've still got these pieces, so let's see what we can do. I grabbed a couple stencils and stamp sets here. I just grabbed that because it's got the bugs on it, so let's try that first. Sorry for the crinkling. There we go. Let's trying to think here. Piece of paper. Let's just do a little something on each of the pages. Just dress those up a little bit. And we're already kind of going with the black. Let's just get those a little bit in different spots. And this doesn't take away from your writing space at all. You just write right over that. Very cute. Okay, let's do a little something on the other sides. Just a smidge. We're just using the leftover ink that's on the dabber. We're not even bringing in any more ink. I mean, make it a journal is just as easy as that, whether it be a mini or a full size. Okay, just a little something extra. All right, let's now, what do we've got here? I like, today is full of possibilities. Let's do that one. It'll stick with the black. Pop nicely off the page. Make sure I got that inked up well. We could do a different saying on each one, but I'm just going to hit a couple of them. Okay, I'll grab one more. Let's see. See possibilities everywhere. Let's do that one. Ooh, it barely fits on the page too. Okay. All right, clean those off. Okay, what else do we have? Is that it? We still have these little bits to use up. We can make that a little tuck spot. Could back that on a piece of burlap here. Oh, we can make a little pocket. Oh, let's do that. That'll be fun. Let's do that in the middle though. Let's make a cute little burlap pocket. How cute. And then we can back this. Trim that out. Okay. Still saying ink dabber, not bringing in any more ink. There we go. Very cute. Look at that. Okay. Got this piece and this piece. Let's put that right there. Let's back that also though. That's kind of thin. Okay, let's make that a little pocket. Could put a little thumb notch if you wanted to. All right, and we've got this paper here. Let's just make a quick little plain old tag. wide. There we go, very cute. And we still get this piece. Let's see where we can put that on page. Let's just do a little side tuck right there. Again, we're going to back it. Strengthen it a bit. And I'm just doing a quick trim around those arched edges because we're going to bring ink in anyway. So okay, let's put that right there as a little side tuck. Okay, let's see what else we could do. Well, we're out of pieces, so we've definitely used all our bits, but I'm just trying to think of how we can dress this up with just a minimal amount of we've still got this little piece of burlap here. Let's do, this has already got the zigzag edge. I'm just going to cut a small piece off. This is literally like about 1/4 of an inch. I just like the texture. I'm just thinking maybe put a little piece right there along that edge. Just use the scraps, whatever you got. And that's what I'm doing. Just using what I've got near me. Very cute. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. I think I'm going to call that one. That make a wrap, guys. I think that came out really darling. Let me move all my tools out of the way here real quick. And we'll re-examine this. Oh, I could have put a piece of vellum page in there. I didn't think about that. And we're out of bits. Okay, well, we'll just save that for another day. All right, guys, where's my pin now? I got another one. It's around here somewhere. Okay, well, that is my makes for today. And this, I don't like that the paper kind of sticks out just the slightest bit. So I'm going to try and trim that just a smidge. And that will be ready to go and get tucked in to a larger journal. Just trim that just a smidge. It's kind of awkward with the cover on there. There we go. That's good. A little better. Okay. Well, I'm going to call that one done, guys. We have got ourselves, look at that. Just out of one little free 8x11 freebie digital. And we could dress it up even more, but like I said, I'm just trying to focus on highlight the digital itself and use minimal supplies. All we did on these projects was a little glue, a couple staples, piece of ribbon, and we backed some of the elements with some coffee dyed paper. Look at that. We've got ourselves a cute little cluster to go down anywhere, and a cute little tag journal for journaling. We've got ourselves a little pocket tuck there, cute little element with a little tag there to be dolled up, and it's ready for writing. Look at that cuteness. A little burlap pocket there, a little stenciling, a little stamping, a little tuck spot there. And I mean, if I wanted to, I could take these apart now that we've made our journal and use these elements in the book and dress that up even more. But I like the idea of having two projects made with one 8.5 by 11 free digital. Okay. So don't underestimate these freebies that are out there to create with, guys. That's why these creators put them out for us, is to use them, play with them, experiment with them, and see what you could come up with. Okay, so that's my make, guys. I hope you like what we did today. This is episode 3 of my series Fun Friday Freebie. Okay, I am gonna look and see what I've got. I've got a few more freebies in my arsenal, so we will continue on week 4 next Friday. Okay, thank you so very much for spending time with me. I hope you like what we made today, and I will see you for episode 4. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.